Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today we will learn about how to compare decimals and how to compare fractions and decimals. Let's compare the decimals. Let's look at this example. Which is smaller, 0.4 or 0.6? Look at this picture. Which is less? Yes, green is less than orange. So, 0.4 is smaller than 0.6. Now, let's look at this example. Which is larger, 0.4 or 0.8? Look at this picture. Which is more? Yes, yellow is more than blue. So, 0.8 is larger than 0.4. Let's look at this example. Which is smaller, 0.5 or 0.8? Let's look at this number line. The value gets smaller as the decimals move to the left. So, 0.5 is smaller than 0.8. Now, let's take a look at this example. Which is larger, 0.3 or 0.7? Look at this number line. The value gets larger as the decimals move to the right. So, 0.7 is larger than 0.3. Compare fractions and decimals. Look at this example. Which is larger, 0.4 or 6/10? Let's look at the colored parts. Which is larger? Yes, 6/10 is larger than 0.4. So, 6/10 is more than 0.4. Let us compare using a number line. 2/10 and 0.2. Look at the number line. 2/10 and 0.2. So, 2/10 is equal to 0.2. Now, let's look at this example. Let's compare 4/10 and 0.7 using a number line. 4/10 and 0.7. So, 4/10 is less than 0.7. Let's take a look at this example. Let's compare 0.8 and 2/10. Look at the number line. 0.8 and 2/10. So, 0.8 is more than 2/10. Let's do the exercises in activity book page 97 and 98. Activity 1. Read the instruction. 1. Tick correct the larger decimals. Cross the smaller decimals. A. Let's look at these pictures. Look at the shaded parts. Which picture has more or less shaded parts? Look at the first picture. The first picture has more shaded parts. So, 0.3 is a larger decimal. Tick correct. The second picture has less shaded parts. So 0.2 is a smaller decimal. Tick cross. B. Let's find which picture has more or less shaded parts. Look at the first picture. The first picture has less shaded parts. So 0.1 is a smaller decimal. Tick cross. And then the second picture has more shaded parts. So 0.4 is a larger decimal. Tick correct. For C and D, try to do it yourself. Compare the shaded parts to find which is the larger decimal and which is the smaller decimal. 2. Read the instruction. Write smaller than or larger than. A. Look at these two pictures. Look at the shaded parts. The first picture has more shaded parts. So 0.5 is larger than 0.3. B. Try to do it yourself. 3. Read the instruction. Complete the number line. Okay, look at this number line. So, try to complete the number line. Activity 1. Read the instruction. 1. Color red for the larger value. Color blue for the smaller value. A. Let's look at the fraction and the decimal number here. Let's compare which is the larger or the smaller value. Yes, 5/10 is the larger value. So, let's use red color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second picture, we use blue color. 1, 2. So, 5/10 is larger than 0.2. B. Let's look at the fraction and the decimal. Let's compare which is the larger or the smaller value. 4 and 6. 4 is smaller value than 6. So, for the first picture, we use blue color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the second picture, we use the red color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 4/10 is smaller than 0.6. For C and D, try to do it yourself. 2. Read the instruction. Look at the number line. Write more than, less than, or equals. Okay, this is the number line. A. 0.2 and 7/10. Look at 0.2. Remember, the value gets smaller as the fractions or decimals move to the left. So, 0.2 is less than 7/10. Let's look at B. 6/10 and 0.5. Look at the number line. 6/10. Remember, the value gets larger as the fraction and decimals move to the right. So, 6/10 is more than 0.5. For the other question, try to do it yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye.